Grayson, back here with another video, but we're doing something totally different today, so get excited because we're not jumping into an eyeshadow palette like we do every single video that I do. And I'm trying not to laugh while doing this intro because I have someone else in the room. We're doing a kind of combination video today with my best friend in the entire world. She's going to do my makeup and we're going to do like a best friend tag. I have questions pulled up on her phone and we're going to answer questions while she does my makeup. So somebody else is going to put my face on for me and I'm so excited because I don't have to do it. So but we just thought this would be fun because she's in town and we don't get to spend a lot of time together, and I just did her makeup and we probably should have filmed that, but this was a very much like, oh, we should do this last minute thing. So she's gonna put on my face and we're gonna answer some questions. So let's get into it. This is Hannah.
Yes, let's
She's
get
been
started. I'm so excited.
My best friend of 18 years, guys. So it's a long time. We're old. Yeah, but it's fine.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be okay. All right. So did you prime?
Yes,
okay.
I primed already. So you are good to go. You have. She has free reign of. Okay. My entire collection, her makeup, my makeup, whoever's, whatever she wants to use, she can use it. And I dampened my beauty sponge, so.
Awesome. I'm going to kind of hang out over here, so I'm like...
I think I'm going to go. You want me to, I'll face you, because then that way this won't...
and you can kind of turn.
So...
I'm going to go in with my Lancome foundation.
She's going to go fancy on me, because I don't wear, like, foundation and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
You don't wear foundation, so I'm going to put foundation on you.
I am the BB cream, CC cream, tinted moisturizer queen. So
yeah,
Hannah's gonna put on. How much is this foundation? Was expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. Brennan bought it for me.
Oh, her husband bought it for her. What do you know? we love a good Brenny.
Yeah, Brennan bought it. So.
I'm just excited to get to relax.
Yeah, it's nice not having to do your own makeup sometimes.
We also haven't done my hair. I told Hannah she can do that after we do this too.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking a whole break today, y'all.
It looks pretty good actually. I think the color works for you.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It's not too bad.
It's kind of like, sorry, I'm like,
I could like totally help instead of you having to stretch my nose. Oh. It's
like a face doing massage. It too hard.
No, it feels like a face massage. I'm living for it. Yeah, Hannah's a little bit darker than me, but not by much.
I mean, this foundation's not like super duper full coverage. I mean, it can be, but not.
It feels nice.
I think there was just one pump.
It doesn't feel heavy at all. Ooh, I like it. I like it.
Get up so we can.
I was gonna say, does the filter look like it's skipping a hell of a lot? Probably not.
No, I don't think so. I think it was one pump.
It was, wasn't it? I feel like it looks nice.
It's not so heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 2 hours later. Oh, you have your own concealer.
Yeah, I've actually been using, the combination of those two.
Both?
Yeah,
okay.
I've been doing like the crayon on the bottom and then the other one on top.
Okay.
Hannah used to be the one to do my makeup before I knew how. Because believe it or not, just a few years ago, Grayson was not the makeup lady.
You're like, let me put some blue eyeliner under my...
Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's just get some CoverGirl. Put that on.
I just rub this all over my lower lash line, put on some red blush, and call it a day.
Yep. I just wasn't into makeup, and it's crazy because I used to be like, Hannah, do my makeup. Hannah, do my hair.
And I think that blush, like, you used it forever. And
the Bare Minerals one?
No, it was...
or was it the Physicians Formula one?
It was in, like, a plastic container.
Plastic container?
Yeah, it was, like, It was square. It was like a perfect square.
Oh,
and it had kind of yellow.
Yes. I think it was like the L'Oreal one, but it lost its lid. It broke off, and so I kept it on the counter in my bathroom, and I would just go in the bathroom to put my blush on.
Yeah, I'm like, I distinctly remember it being like broken.
Mm-hmm.
Broken but usable.
My Bare Minerals was broken too. It was like shattered in the thing, but I would just like carefully open it.
Yeah.
And put it on.
That was pretty blush though. That I remember.
You bought that for me. You bought that whole set for me. It was a powder, a blush.
No, that was the Physicians Formula set.
Yeah, but it had that. I guess so. Yeah, it was Physicians Formula, but it had that blush in it.
Yeah.
They were in that compact whatever.
That was like back when Physicians Formula's packaging was so like disgusting and.
Yeah,
the packaging was cheap, but it
wasn't like
nice.
It wasn't like it is now.
Yeah, it wasn't like as hyped. And I think that it was really only those sets mostly. Like they didn't have like a bunch of.
Yeah, they didn't obviously like now they have eyeshadow palettes and shit.
But what do you think so far?
It looks pretty.
A little bit more than you usually like. I like that Morphe concealer. It's actually blending out really nice.
Yeah, and I'm picky on concealer, and I was actually really, really surprised. Yes, I'm gonna be a covered queen today.
Yes, you are. Okay.
Let's get into some of these questions. So
yeah,
it says,
let's do it.
How and when did you and your best friend meet?
We have two very different stories of this occurrence, so
that's true. So I was moving into, my parents still live in their same house, but we were moving into said house, and I had like just turned 7. I had my 7th birthday at my last house and then was moving. So I had 7th birthday, and then we moved. And we moved into a cul-de-sac, and 2 tiny little girls came walking up to me.
I was one of them.
And Hannah was one of them. The other one, her name was Taylor. She was another neighbor. And they were like, I was a tomboy, so I was like these 2 little girly girls in their tank tops and skirts and whatnot walking up to me, and I was like probably in like a purple shirt and camo shorts.
Probably.
And I was like, oh boy. And they wanted me to hang out with them. They wanted me to be their friend. And
she had this little baby pool set up, and it had been set up the day before too. So, and then we're like, okay, well, we'll get her to come and swim with us. And then what happened?
I went to go swimming with them at Taylor's house. I do it all the time. I just like nail this thing with my knee all the time. But I went to swim with them, and Hannah pointed a water gun in my eyeball. And she said, did you know if you shoot this in your eye, you'll go blind?
I wasn't going to shoot it.
I didn't know that. I was pretty positive this little girl was about to kill me, and I was like,
so the day before it was set up, like I said, the day before it had been set up, and our other friend that we had at the time told me, I distinctly remember, because like I wouldn't have just pulled that out of my brain and been like, this would be a fun thing to say. Like, so I just thought I'd share the fact, because I mean, it could be true.
Hannah was a very intimidating child, so she scared me. So she basically like scared me into being her friend.
I was like, hey, you're gonna be my friend.
And then we actually became best friends, and we've been friends forever now. But honestly, like, I will do anything for Hannah, and it's because I was scared of her back in the day. So like, she would be like, give me a drink. I got her a dang drink. So nowadays, I'll get her a drink, I'll cook her food, whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. This filter's gonna jump all over this whole video, guys. I can't help it.
Oh, it is skipping.
Yeah, it's gonna do it because I got somebody else in front of my face. But
it's not doing it when you do it.
This is my app that I film with, so love you guys. Deal with it. We're gonna be in a fun house today of jumpy face. But my regular camera, the contrast looks like caca, so we're using this as it. Ooh.
Do you sit all over, or mainly just your T-zone?
I do sit all over because I'm an oily person.
I'm gonna use it for all over your face. Is it clean?
No.
Okay.
Is it clean? No. I use it for my bronzer every day.
It's nice. I want to get these. Did they stop making this brush set?
No, they were just out of stock forever. They actually have them now.
It's a nice brush set.
Have you ordered off of ColourPop before?
I don't order online. If I don't get immediate
satisfaction,
I don't buy. I'm not buying.
You
see, my shopper's remorse is too bad for that.
Well, usually, if you haven't purchased anything,
buyer's remorse is shopper's remorse.
You have many coupon options, like $5 off your first order. Or
Ooh,
whatever.
$5?
Yeah.
What? That's crazy talk.
$5 off a 10 or more.
Oh, good. Oh, great.
Hello.
Tina Chanel's. Okay.
So this says, what was your first impression of them? We kind of covered that.
Yeah,
in
not
that
great.
Story. This one's hard. I don't even know if we can answer this. What's your favorite memory together?
Oh my gosh.
In 18 years, you mean?
I would have to say my favorite memory would probably be as a collective bunch. Alabama. Yeah,
ha ha
definitely.
Ha. So yeah, I was like, she's gonna say vacation, and yeah. So Hannah was basically like my sister growing up. Like we had her all the time, and she like lived in my house in the summertime, and she went on all of our vacations, and we went on vacation to Dauphin Island, Alabama, every year from the time we were 8 to 14. And so, yeah, we went to a lot of Alabama vacations. The only reason we stopped going is because the oil spill happened. And then we got older and stuff started changing and all that type of thing. And so my family, we just kind of stopped going once we stopped being little.
Yeah, that was so much fun, though.
But,
I remember, like, staying in the beach house and, like, I remember, whenever we had that beach house, I think it was your grandparents' beach house.
Yeah.
And we would drink chocolate milk on the balcony.
We would go out on the dock.
Like it was coffee.
Yes, we had our chocolate milk in the morning, and like the sun would be rising over the bay, and we were like, let's get our chocolate milk and go sit on the dock.
Yeah. And then we would, like, your dad would try to get us to, like, try to get you to, like, kayak or go tubing. And you were always the more scared one.
Yep.
And I was, like, really adventurous. Like, your dad was like, it's a good idea, go jump off that bridge. I'd be like, okay.
And I'd be like,
So, I remember, what was your dad's friend that was really loud?
Freddie.
Yeah, so say Larry for some reason.
Freddie's my dad's like best friend, and he lives in Alabama, but he's very like southern guy, so he's very like loud, but he has this deep, slow drawl when he talks. He's like, Freddie, we're gonna go fishing. And he's the sweetest guy ever. But we would go out on his boat, and we ran over an alligator one time in the boat. In the ocean. And apparently that's like a thing. Apparently alligators go out into the ocean to die. Like when they're like gonna go bye-bye, they go out into the bay. Well, unfortunately that day we helped that one.
Our little friend.
Freddie was too busy looking at some birds, and me and my dad were like, alligator! And he's like, what? And we're like, alligator! And he's like, there's no alligator! And then we went clunk, 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 and he went, oh, I think that was an alligator.
Yeah. And I was tubing, like...
Yeah, you and little Hannah.
Yeah,
which was Freddie's daughter. Yeah, they were tubing.
I'm using my Lancome Absolute powder.
Ooh, let's see.
I like a glowy under eye.
Hannah's fancy pants.
So this kind of helps bring... I'm a dry girl. So
I'm not.
This kind of helps for me bring back a little bit more life to my face.
I'm trying to pick another question. What annoys you about the other person?
Nothing at all.
Honestly though, like being real, like I'm sure there's something that probably does annoy me, but I don't even like, I don't know, you're my best friend, so I don't.
It's not like annoying, it's kind of just like a
It's
quirk.
kind of, I just know, yeah, because I just know you.
Yeah.
I know how you are. Like I know what Hannah's gonna say or do or how she's gonna react to most everything.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't really affect me in any way. Oh, that's a good one. What do you admire most about the other person? So I say this all the time, and it's true. Hannah is the strongest, most like amazing person I've ever met in my whole life. Like if anybody can like handle some shit and has her ducks in a row, it's her. And a lot of people said we were like twins when we were growing up, and we really were. We looked a lot alike when we were little for like a long time. And I always said that she was like the more put together twin. So she was like the one that like made really good grades and was like going places in her life, and she's like made this really good life for herself. And I'm like the one that like, I'm lucky I passed and I graduated, and like good for me. Hannah's like about to have.
I feel the same about you. Like you have done a lot for yourself too, and you're just like one of the most. You're always like super caring with other people. Like you go out of your way to help like random people. Like just like.
That is it's like one of those things that's like good about me, and also like a like
Brennan's
a fault.
like that too. He like
I care about everybody.
Yeah. It's a blessing and a curse, but mostly a blessing. I'm gonna go into something super controversial.
She's gonna go controversial, guys.
I'm gonna go in with both of these.
So these are my oldest Jeffree palettes. I bought them because I needed them in my collection. Never used them, and we want to use them. So honestly, guys, we're not here for drama. I understand if you have your whatever right now.
We've been following Jeffree since we were like 10.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like, I love his makeup. I own so much of it, and I'm not gonna quit using it. So I'm sorry, guys.
No, we're using it for the products.
Yeah, we're here for the makeup. That's all I gotta say. Is there anything you don't like to do together? Unless it's just something we don't like to do.
Yeah. Not really.
But
I can't really think of anything.
No, because we can, like honestly, if she were here and, like, I was the only person in town that she needed to see,
I need to set your lights
we would spend every single day together and do everything. We can spend endless time together, and
we did that so much when we were kids. Like, we kind of learned how to, like
I said, we were almost
time with each other and not.
Yeah.
Where's your putty primer? Here. Putty primer. What is it?
The putty eye primer.
Putty eye primer.
So good. It's so good.
Your thing.
My itchy brush.
My nail's all weird.
My itchy brush.
Yeah, it kind of hurts.
It does, but it, like I said, it picks up the product really well. That's one of the Jacqueline brushes.
Is it really? Did you cut it?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, I cut the brush.
I've been there. I've had a brush like back when brushes were like nice, I guess. And I needed it to be like a little bit smaller. Just snip.
Cut it off. Cut it off. Oh,
I'm gonna blend it out with my.
It's stubborn.
Yeah, it kind of is, but it's better. But yeah, next question.
Let's see. These are all like, what's your best friend's favorite this? What's your best friend's favorite that? It's not really what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
As a kid, what did your best friend want to become when they grew up? I feel like you wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Hannah always wanted to be a teacher, and she's actually, you actually are like really close to your degree, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like Hannah could go and finish up her school pretty fast.
Not in teaching, though.
Not in teaching?
No.
Oh, why did I think that?
In marketing.
Oh, marketing.
Yep.
Do you know what I wanted to be?
I feel like you've changed
I changed
your
my mind a lot, but in high school, like all through high school, it was like one thing that I really thought
fashion
I was
designer
gonna do.
or an artist. What?
An ER nurse.
No.
Yeah.
You lying.
I'm not lying. I took health science, and I used to spend lunches in the library reading books about disease and
reading books about things.
Yeah, I used to read books about like nursing and like different diseases and identifying symptoms, and then I became germophobic.
Yeah.
And that's when that dream went away. But honestly, the whole fashion designer thing, that's something I wanted to do, and then when I told my mom I was thinking about it, she shut me down. So she said that like going to art school was a waste of time. And because I guess she tried and it wasn't successful for her. So, but then I ended up doing cosmetology because my mom was like, okay, if you want to do something, please do something.
Yeah.
So, but no one ever saw me becoming a cosmetologist, and I totally didn't.
I didn't.
Like, I thought Hannah, if anybody, I thought Hannah would have done it because she was always the one doing our hair and makeup, like, when we were kids.
Yeah.
Before I was, like, good at washing my own hair, I used to, like, have Hannah come over and I would have her wash my hair for me. Like, this was the beauty lady. I'd be like, oh, we're going out. Please, like, do all of my everything.
Do the stuff. But
this is... Yeah, we're down to the bottom. What's a moment in your friendship that touched you? We've been there for each other for a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Probably just like, I don't know, like whenever we were kids and when my mom passed and you were there, and instead of like going home with my family after the funeral, I went home.
She came home with me.
You.
That was like what I'm saying. We were like sisters because, yeah, unfortunately, Hannah's mom passed away when we were 9, and she hung out with me a lot anyway because we were neighbors, and then even when she moved, she was like really close to me. But yeah, she came home with me after her mom's funeral, and that's whenever like her dad worked a lot and everything, so we took her for weekends and summers and all that stuff so she could come have fun and hang out with me and do stuff. So we went to actually freshman homecoming. Hannah had just moved schools, so she didn't want to go to her school where she didn't know anybody. And she knew like me and all of my friends that went to my school. So I took her with me to my freshman homecoming.
Yep.
Because we actually had dates, but then they both backed out. And so we went together.
Really?
Yeah. I was supposed to go with Danny, and then he got put in the annex and couldn't go to homecoming because he got in trouble.
Who was I supposed to go with?
Jacob. And then one of his family members or a friend of his or somebody ended up in the hospital and he couldn't go.
Oh.
So we ended up going by ourselves.
Huh.
Together, which ended up being better anyway.
Yeah, that was fun. I remember that being fun.
That was the, dang, I don't know if I want to say that on camera in case she watches
I know what you're going to say. It was funny.
It was. We had a friend, and if she watches this, she's going to know it's her, but I'm not going to put her on blast, but she fell.
Yeah.
She took a spill.
Yeah. Which, it was funny at the time. Looking back on it, it wasn't funny.
Yeah.
But, like, obviously we're kids. We're like, oh, you fell.
Yeah. We were 14 years old. If you grew up together, which we did, what's a funny story from your childhood? Oh, this is all like, how are we going to pick one?
Yeah.
So Hannah,
like, how are we going to pick this one?
She just put safe word all over my iPad.
Yeah. Safe word.
I love
now
that
I'm going to
shade.
go in with androgyny. I don't know what he's talking about. What?
Her husband's sending her text messages and we're confused. So, un momento, por favor. Okay, awesome. Let's go.
Stand up again.
So, childhood story, funny story.
Oh, funny story. Whenever we were in Alabama and we were really hungry, we were on the beach.
She likes to embarrass me, which is fine.
This isn't an embarrassing story.
I don't even care if it is.
This isn't an embarrassing story. I could give you an embarrassing story, but I'm not going to.
Yeah.
No, we were in Alabama and we were hungry. We were on the beach, and her dad had been fishing. It's not funny whenever you say it out loud, is it? Anyway, Grayson made up a whole song about how hungry she was.
I made up an entire song about being hungry, and I was walking through what is like peanut butter for sand in Alabama. You're like trudging through it, and it's hot.
And it's so hot.
And I was singing that I was
some fish, I'm very hungry.
You think I'm kidding, but I'm not. For some fish. Something, we definitely know those are some of the words, but I had like, I'm talking a whole...
Like, she went on.
a whole lyrics going, whole song, full on song going.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's a pretty cool
lift your lid up. Like, with your head, like, do this. But to keep doing it for a second. Like, with your eyes. Close your eyes!
Do what? And now I'm shaking the bed. Good Lord.
Close your eyes.
Closing my eyes, yes.
Yes, do that. How do you say make your eyebrows go up really high with your eyes closed? Do that.
Close your eyes and lift your brows? I don't know.
Whatever. I would be the worst makeup artist ever.
Just make your face.
Make this easier for me.
You know what I'm trying to say.
Do it again. Yeah.
If I can stop laughing.
These are pretty.
They really are. The colors are giving me.
This androgyny color is freaking pretty. I think I'm gonna go in with a shimmer from Raw Beauty Christie.
We're obsessed with our new Raw Beauty Christie palette. It's good.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
I just did Hannah's makeup with it.
Yeah.
I did a nice little like sunset eye with the pink, orange, and yellow from the colorful side.
Very pretty. I want this color to be like the main color now that I'm using it. It's like really pretty.
See, whenever you're on that side, it's fine. And then whenever you go in front of me, that's whenever it likes to...
Yeah.
Again, I just apologize. You're gonna have to deal with it. I like the shape of those Coca-Cola brushes.
Me too. They're actually really soft and nice.
My face blinks.
Let me
You
see.
didn't know. I can't think of any funny stories about Hannah that she wouldn't kill me for.
I sleep talk.
I was about to say, I wanted to tell that one.
That's fine.
So we had like, we just called it the back room in my parents' house. And this was before my brother existed. So it was just a room where my dad had like the futon that I actually have as my couch in my home now.
And then like a record player.
And like a record player and a big stereo and a computer and, you know, whatever. It was like a den.
Yeah,
and
it was a man cave.
And but we slept on the futon in there because I had a twin bed, so it was teeny tiny. And sometimes we did sleep in the twin bed, but a lot of time we laid out the futon and slept on the futon. So I'm, you know, we're sleeping, and I wake up because I think Hannah's talking to me, trying to wake me up. Because you know sometimes she would wake me up for stuff, and so I think she's trying to wake me up. Nope, she's talking in her sleep, and I wake up and she's like. Saying, I don't even remember what she was saying. She's saying something, but then she goes, "It's in the freezer." And I was like, Hannah. I was like nudging her, and she goes, "Well, if it's not in there, then we don't have any, and you need to go to the store." And we were like,
that was just like a little bit of foreshadowing
like 8 or
of what
9.
I was gonna be like as an adult.
Yeah, I was like, we were so young, and I'm like, how old are you? You're going, if it's not in there, you need to go to the store. We don't have it. If it's not in the freezer, then I don't know where it is. In her dream, she was like married or something with children. Like, oh well, if we don't have any, honey, you need to go do something about it. Her now.
Me now. Ooh, poor Brennan.
I think Brennan's like totally cut out for it.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of why y'all got married.
Yeah. He's needy, I'm needy.
Yeah, that's true. We actually have Hannah's new puppy here with us. She's sleeping in her kennel right now, but her name is Ellie. And she's a golden retriever. And she's so cute.
She's a golden, I'm gonna run after this and not give it back.
We took her, I have like a dog park next to my apartment, so we took her out there and we were throwing her ball, and she'll go run and chase it and then act like she's gonna pick it up, and then she doesn't.
Yeah.
She like runs over it, like she gets afraid of it once she's up on it or something. It's the weirdest thing.
Or if the wind blows, or if someone walks by.
I took a straw out of a cup earlier and she like jumped.
Scared the crap out of her.
She's like, what is that? I was like, I'm sorry, it's a straw.
We don't use straws in my house.
She's so much floof though. She's getting so floofy,
Yeah,
and all her
she's a
hair is
floofy
growing
floofer.
in, and she was sleeping in the bed with my person last night,
Yeah.
and she was so cute.
Cutie petals.
This is what would your friend do if they won the lottery, and I know that if either of us won the lottery, we would probably do our dream house where we have the like 2 double giant houses with like a glass bridge in the middle so we could just cross it and see each other.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we would do.
Yes.
So we could have our own separate space and everything, but then we could just be like, boop, and like, you know, leave and go to Target. Our favorite thing to do.
Just buy my own Target.
Right? I would like to own this Target, thank you. Hannah and I can go, we could go spend 3-4 hours in Target. Don't try us. We can do it.
Yeah.
We haven't been doing it because Grayson's afraid to go out in the Rona. But I would like to go so bad.
You are in charge of your own decisions, buddy.
I'm scared of
It doesn't
sick.
need more. I think it needs more. Wrong finger.
It's so pretty though, those colors in that gold. That's a golden ticket from the Robbie D. Christie palette, and it's very, very nice. It says, what does your best friend talk about all the time? Hannah talks about, I would say, her dogs. And then
My dogs are my babies.
And then I know what you're gonna say. I talk about all the
Makeup.
time. Makeup. I am literally obsessed with
Yeah.
makeup. It's makeup all the time.
Yeah. Makeup.
But then Hannah gets to come over to my house and sit in here, and she just like goes through everything.
I love makeup too, but
And then I just hand her stuff, and I'm like, take this home with you.
I'm like, I wanted to get something. They're like, here, just take it.
If I don't like love it to death and use it every day, and it's been sitting in a drawer, and she's like, oh, I wanted this, but I couldn't get a hold of it, or it was sold out, or whatever, I'm like, take it. She's like, stop trying to give me all your stuff. I'm like, please take it. There's gonna be more.
I'm gonna get 75 more.
Oh, it's so pretty. See, Hannah's so good at this. It's better than me.
Well, I'm not.
Ooh, the way my eyes were jumping from the filter, it looked like I was going.
Exorcism style.
I have a twitch, guys. Sorry.
Let me see it. Look at me. Yes. Okay, I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Okay, under eye.
So you want that one, or you want this one?
Yeah, this will do. Here. Please take. What else?
Have you two ever had a fight?
Yes.
Like, duh. Duh. It says, and why? Well, we could just go multiple instances on that.
Yeah.
We're very much alike, but we're also
Very
extremely
different.
different. So there's definitely been times where like I've made decisions that Hannah does not agree with, and she's like, excuse me, but what are you doing? And then we will fight, and I'll be like, you don't know.
You don't know me.
You don't know what's best for me. I do, and I totally don't. If I should just listen to Hannah forever.
Yeah. No, also we can just be bitches to each other.
Yeah, and it's so the funny part about it is we'll be like total assholes, and we're just like, yeah, fuck yeah. And then we're like, hey, you wanna
Do you want me to make it? I'm gonna go make a sandwich. Do you want one?
do you want a drink? Do you want to go to Starbucks? Yeah, let's go. This is stupid. That's our biggest line to end a
this
fight.
is stupid.
This is stupid.
Sometimes it will take months.
I was gonna say one time we had this thing going when we were like 16, 17 years old that we like didn't talk for like I want to say like 2 months, and we really thought that like we were not friends anymore, period. And honestly I can't even imagine how we thought that,
I don't even remember what we were fighting about.
I don't either. But then we ended up at our other friend's house as a group of people there for like her. I don't know if she was just having people over, if it was her birthday or what the deal was.
Whose?
Joelle.
Really?
Yeah, we ended up at Joelle's, and then she was like, can I put y'all in this room to sleep together since y'all like know each other? Is that okay with you? Because she was like trying to figure out where everybody was gonna go, and we were like, yeah, whatever, that's fine, you know, whatever. But we were like,
I remember
we were just gonna be staying in the same room
at her apartment.
Yes, and it was nighttime. We were trying to go to sleep, and it was dark. We couldn't even see each other or anything. And then I don't remember who talked first, but somebody said, hey Hannah, or hey Grayson, or whatever. And we were like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
We were like, are you even mad at me anymore? And it was like, no. We
yeah.
Whatever it was, it didn't matter anymore. And then the next day, it was like nothing ever happened, and we were best friends again.
I don't remember that, because I think I was over there first, and Joel was like, I'm gonna invite Grace, and I was like, don't invite her.
And that was the other funny thing, is Joelle was my friend that I went to school with, like, in elementary school, and then I introduced them, and they became friends.
Yeah, and then we became best friends,
yeah,
too.
they became best friends, too, and then whenever her and I were having our thing, they were, like, hanging out all the time.
Yeah.
But I was still friends with both of them, and that's why Joelle was like, I want to invite Grayson over, and Hannah was like, ugh.
Yeah. Me and Joelle's friendship was kind of funny too, because she came over for your 16th birthday party, and she was just like, she got out of the car on her way, like whenever she got there, and I was like, I really like your eyebrows, and then we were best friends.
And that was
and that was it.
Super easy peasy. And now
she like wouldn't stop texting me. I was like, she really wants to be my friend. Okay.
Yeah. And now we're all
three best friends.
And we all live far apart from each other. Hannah's 8 hours away. Joelle's like, I don't know, like an hour.
Maybe an hour
from me.
Maybe less.
But yeah, we've all been trying to like talk more recently and trying to FaceTime each other, and
yeah, it's been really
we
fun.
can do like 3-way FaceTime now, so we all get on and just like try to chill.
What do you use for highlight? This
I usually use
this is pretty.
That's the one that came with the Jacqueline highlight. It's the Jacqueline highlighter brush. It was actually the deal that they had where if you bought the highlight, you got the brush that went with it for free. Which this brush is like a $24 brush for whatever reason.
Not bad. Pass me the Artist Couture.
Artist Couture Life, yes.
Yeah.
Did you put blush on me?
No. No.
I'm like, did you or did I miss
no blush.
You can use whatever you want. I have some Ciate, some
I'm gonna use
this
butter brush. Blush.
Butter. Butter blush from
Butter blush.
It's good stuff. I like that stuff. I don't understand. Okay, so lift up the thing. Does anybody ever use
No,
these?
trash. Throw it.
What is this? I don't understand what this is supposed to do.
Yeah. No, garbage.
That's why it's just in there. And this one's, it is cute, it's pink, but I'm like, what do you do with this?
If it were like a little tiny
it's like
brush, almost like
foam
I get it.
paddle.
But it's
like,
foam.
what is this?
And it's hard. I like this because it has a little bit of a sheen to it. I love glowy.
Isn't that, I think it's called like vintage rouge or some shit.
Yep. Vintage rouge. My grandma calls blush rouge.
I think it's so cute. I love how older ladies used to just like, they'd be like, 1 tube of lipstick, that's all you need, and that's your lipstick and your rouge.
Yep.
I want to get one of those, like, cake mascaras, the old school vintage.
I've seen that, yeah.
Yes,
Vintagey
makeup. I saw Jamie French do a video with, like, vintagey makeup that she found. And I was like, I want to do that.
Blush everywhere.
Yeah.
Blush party!
That's what I like. Blush everywhere.
Okay. And then, now we do highlight.
Yes. The brush right here.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
It's very highlighty.
Ooh.
I liked dusting.
The camera doesn't do it justice.
What's the thing your friend doesn't know about you? Nothing. Like literal 0. It also said in like parentheses, yet. Neither of us are pregnant or anything, so nothing.
Well, actually, just joking.
I wish. Don't play with me. This is not funny.
With my emotions.
For real.
Oh.
Yeah, a lot of these other questions on this list were like kind of dumb questions. Like, what's your best friend's favorite color? What's their favorite movie? I would say our favorite movie, like together to watch, I feel like we should go 1, 2, 3 and say something and see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, Crossroads.
Yes, oh!
I say Crossroads, she
Both of those.
says Yes Man, but yeah, we have tons of movies that we really, really like, but the first thing that ever comes to my mind.
Yeah, I would agree. I would
Crossroads.
agree it would be Crossroads.
Because that was like, we had it on DVD and we had one of those little DVD players and we watched it like on every road trip we went on, whether we were like going to Galveston or to going to Alabama. We watched it at home. We used to dress up like the girls in Crossroads and like play Crossroads.
Yep.
We also made up a lot of our own games. We were very creative.
And such creative names.
Yeah, I know. We had like, you know, your parents give you when you're a kid, like they give you like their old cell phones that they don't want anymore. So we thought we were so cool, and like we would have like 2 or 3 different phones and be like, oh my god, hold on, that's my business line. Hold on, it's my assistant. Hold on. Whenever we were like, we were fancy. Leave us alone.
What do you put in your eyebrows?
This and this, and then here's a spoolie. I think this gel is finally reaching its end, but you gave me this and I really, really liked it.
It's good stuff.
And then I was buying a new Benefit pencil and I got that gel that goes with that.
I don't know where I want to start with this. I feel like I am gonna have to stand up for this.
Do you want to do my brows off camera? Would that make you feel better?
Yeah.
We're gonna do that. Come see your girl, mommy. Come on. Good girl. Oh, hit me in the face. This is Ellie. We wanted to bring her in for the outro. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and a little bit of this crazy hyper floofster. She just woke up from a nap.
This is my floofy floofer.
But
Alright,
Hannah's makeup skills are killing it. She did my brows and then I put on just some lip gloss and some mascara. But I'm gonna look pretty for the rest of the day to do a whole lot of nothing. It's gonna be great. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's gonna be kind of long, but hopefully it's fun to watch us. And when Hannah's in town more, or if I go to visit her, we'll try to do more videos with her and do some more fun stuff. So y'all don't have to see just me and my dumb face all the time. But I love you guys so much, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Say bye. Bye. Bye.